Welcome back to Monday Mornings here on WICR. I'm Matt Ricker.
I'm Kate Adriani. I know we were talking during the break a little bit about L.L. Bean and how fabulous L.L. Bean is.
Oh, yeah.
I know we're getting off topic, but L.L. Bean is amazing.
Oh, it is. And, I just love their lifetime guarantee. You could go back as many times as you want. Well, maybe not that, but you could go back whenever you want. And just, if it breaks.
Exactly. I got my new backpack from LL Bean this year. I got a new winter coat from LL Bean this year.
Yeah, I have one too.
I've got awesome, they have the duck hunting sweaters. It's a men's sweater that I have. It has a windbreaker and then it's wool on the outside. It's just the most comfortable sweater I have ever owned, and that's all I need to go out with. If it's a nice day and it's windy, that's all I need to go out with. So I'm sure you'll see me around campus in that sweater because it's so comfy and I don't want to take it off. And then I can't believe you've never been to the flagship store.
No, I've never been to Maine, period.
You've never been to Maine? We go to Maine all the time. We went
Too far.
We drove 4 hours to go see one of the LL Bean free concerts this summer.
Wow.
Yeah, we're dedicated to LL Bean. Go LL Bean.
I get their catalogs. I just got the thick holiday.
So are you going to do some Black Friday shopping online for LL Bean?
I actually, when I look at the catalog, I'll circle stuff that I like, or I'll fold the page. And then I'll just look online and see, if the price was going down, and
then if you have their LL Bean Visa card,
oh yeah,
I have that.
I have that.
I've got the Visa credit card. You get so many dollars off your purchase, and you get all these coupons, and that's how we buy bigger ticket items. I got these boots. They're called Muck boots. Was it this year? Yes, it was. It was this year, in July. And they go to their rain boots, their winter boots. They're nice boots. I mean, you could wear them when you're mucking stalls for horses. I think they ended up being $10 with all the coupons we had. And they're $150 shoes, $150 boots. You're not going to spend $150 on boots.
Yeah.
And stuff, but you need to go up to the LL Bean because they have all these outlet stores.
Yeah,
they've got a Coach outlet, they've got a Nike outlet, they have Sunglasses Hut, they've got an Old Navy outlet, they have the LL Bean outlet store. Fun fact: LL Bean has an outlet store up there, and that's where you get a lot of stuff that's off sale. But But that's LL Bean's awesome. I mean, I know you and I are upset. We're LL Bean fans. We can say that.
Oh, I am
But
too.
there's also fans. I know this is gonna be a weird transition. Now we're gonna talk about Dancing with the Stars. Go from Black Friday shopping to Dancing with the Stars. But that's the way we're rolling this morning. So Dancing with the Stars. This is week 10, I think. And it's the season. It's the semifinals. Can you believe it's the semifinals already?
It seemed like it just started. Just like it seems like the semester just started.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm okay with the semester ending. Not gonna lie.
It's a little sad. I mean, I'm happy with everything the way it is.
But
right
you're gonna
now.
be a second semester junior or next year. So next semester. So it's
and you'll be a second semester sophomore.
But for me, I still have got 2 full more years.
Yeah,
You've got a year and a half left.
I know, yeah. Scary.
Right? So this week is the semifinals, and so the first round tonight will be a competition featuring the couples performing one previously unlearned dance piece. The assignments are as followed. James Hinchcliffe and Sharna Burgess are doing an Argentine tango to Santa Maria. Olympic gold medalists Lori Hernandez and Val Shmerkovsky are doing a foxtrot to Hollow. Reality TV star Tara Jolie and Sasha Farber are doing a rumba to Scars of You're Beautiful. I love that song, Scars to You're Beautiful, by Alessia Cara. Love that song. Singer and actress Jana Kramer and Gleb Shinchenko are doing a quick step to Go Mama. And former NFL wide receiver Calvin Johnson Jr. and Lindsay Arnold are doing a tango to Seven Nation Army. So then after that round of competition is done, they're doing the trio dances. So what happens is during the second hour of the show, each couple will join forces with the previously eliminated pro or member of the Dancing with the Stars performance troupe to perform the trio dance. The partnerships are outlined as follows. Sharna Burgess and Jenna Johnson are going to jive to Gimme Some 11. Lori Hernandez and Val Schmerkovsky are bringing Max Schmerkovsky back, which is Val's older brother, and they're going to samba to a name that I cannot pronounce. Tara Jolie and Sasha Farber are bringing Artem, we're just going to go with that, to Tango to Hideaway. Why does she get all the good songs? Jana Kramer and Gleb bring in Alan Bernstein to do a Paso Doble to kill the night, and then Lindsay Arnold and Calvin Johnson Jr. are bringing in her best friend Whitney Carson to salsa to limbo. So then two advantages must go to Hinchcliffe and Kramer, because who have previously performed and rehearsed with their trio round auditions. Hinchcliffe for the last 2 live shows have danced with Jana Johnson because Sharna hurt her knee pretty badly.
I'm sorry, not to laugh.
But he has the upper hand.
Right.
Jana Kramer also has the upper hand because last week her partner Gleb hurt his knee. I don't know what's with them and the knee issues this year, but hurt his knee. So then she almost had to dance with Alan during the live show, and it wasn't known till like 20 minutes, maybe an hour before the live show that she was dancing with her original partner Gleb, which they did get perfect scores last week. So Kramer also has the upper hand because she trained for an entire week with Alan. So those two have got the upper hand. Max and Val yell at each other 24/7. Sasha and Artem are really good friends, so that will help them. And then Whitney Carson and Lindsay Arnold are best friends as well. So I think the partnerships are going to be really well, but the two people who have the upper hand are Jana Kramer and James Hinchcliffe. So it's going to be interesting because they're going to eliminate somebody tonight. But it's going to be difficult because they all deserve to be in the finals. So what happens next week with the finals? They'll send 4 people to the finals. Then somebody will get eliminated Monday night. Then Monday night, the 3 remaining couples will have a 24-hour fusion dance. So what you do, sometimes they do it differently each year.
You dance for 24 hours straight?
No, you have 24 hours to learn and mesh 2 dances together.
Now I remember that. Yeah.
So you have to mesh 2 dances. So you could get the Argentine tango and a cha-cha, which don't go together, but you have to make it go together with a song you have never heard before. So it should be interesting. Then sometimes they'll send all 4 couples and have them all do a 24-hour fusion dance. And then they eliminate somebody before the 24-hour fusion dance, which I think is really rude because they had to come up with a dance for 24 hours and in a 24-hour period learn all of it. So I think that's mean. But I think either they're going to eliminate 2 people tonight or 1 they've got multiple options, but somebody's going home tonight.
And no more Ryan Lochte.
No. And who went home last week? Oh, it was what's her name? Mary Lou Henner went home last week, but Jana Kramer again was in the bottom 2, which I don't understand. She's gotten very, very good, and I understand it's the fan base, so I voted for her only last week.
Do you vote by phone or online?
Online.
Okay.
I have a Dancing with the Stars account that I just log into and vote
That's
through
good.
ABC. But it's like you have to, like when you're a dedicated fan,
right,
to a certain person. Like I love Lori Hernandez, and I really liked the cast this year. It is difficult to pick because I do love Calvin Johnson Jr. You know, I love when he played football, and but I think for me it's come down to Jana is my favorite, and I think it's because she was on One Tree Hill. I love her country music, and like I was a fan of her country music before she was on the show, and so for me it's a lot better. So I don't know. I'm very happy to hopefully see her move into the finals. She really does deserve it. She had 2 perfect scores last week, and I think things are going to continue bright for her. She canceled the show this week because she's been touring and doing Dancing with the Stars at the same time.
Oh wow!
And that's a lot. And as a mother to a 9-month-old, I don't know how you do that, but congrats, girl. Like
she must have a lot of help at home.
I think it's because I think her mom travels with her too, because she's a single mom.
Oh really?
Because her and her ex-fiance, not ex-fiance, ex-husband, they're in the middle of a separation period. She was in an abusive relationship that she came out about a couple weeks ago. And then her third husband really, she said, became a different person once he retired from football. Became a completely different person because he wasn't playing football and he didn't have that drive to do anything anymore. And then, he said he needed to get some help. He had some substance abuse issues and needed to get help. So she said, either you get help or, we're done.
Yeah.
And she said they're done. And he entered into a rehab facility after, but he needs to get clean for his daughter. But she has full custody of her currently because he's not clean.
Well, good for her, though.
Right.
That she's doing so well.
So she canceled the show in Florida, and she was so apologetic because she felt so bad that she couldn't be there. But she was like, you have to understand. She's like, I hope you guys still keep voting for me. Like, I feel bad that I had to cancel, but I think that's the thing. So it should be interesting tonight. Dancing with the Stars starts at 8 p.m. on ABC. It shall go to about 10 o'clock, and then somebody's going to get kicked off today. I don't know who it is. I honestly have no idea. I can't even make a prediction about who it's going to be. I have an inkling it might be Jana Kramer just because she doesn't have the biggest fan base. So it might be her, but I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. I can't believe the finals are next week.
And then it starts up again in January?
March.
Okay. Oh, March.
Okay.
The
Bachelor starts January 2nd.
Oh, that's
right.
Which
is very, very early for them. So I think that's, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. It's going to be fun to look at all that.
So we have some prospective students and families waving to us outside here.
Oh, yeah.
So I do hope you choose Iona if any prospective families are listening out there. But do you have any more entertainment news?
Yeah, Real Housewives of New Jersey concluded their reunion last night, and there were some interesting things that went on.
Any bombshells?
Yeah, Teresa Giudice blames.
Oh boy.
Blamed Jacqueline Loretta, and blamed that she set her up to the government.
Oh boy, here comes some more conspiracy theories.
Oh yes. Here, the Real Housewives of New Jersey are always nuts. Here it says they end with, Jacqueline and Teresa decided to end their feud last night. They said that they just wanted to be civil in public. So I think that's a good thing that they decided to do. Chris Loretta came out, Jacqueline Loretta's husband. She said, Teresa said this, I know I'm not a bad person, and I know I did not try to commit a crime. The numbers that were on the paper were incorrect. That's what I got in trouble for. I didn't fill out the mortgage paper. All I did was sign it on the dotted line, she said, noting that she wished the bank and the mortgage broker who also signed the fraudulent paperwork have also gone away. I guess they did not.
This is all still Teresa Giudice?
Yeah.
Wow.
As for the lack of remorse, it seemed like she displayed. Teresa hit back. I spent 352 nights away from my daughters, and I'd like that person to be away from their children for 352 days, she said. So the mortgage broker and the bank never went to prison for even signing the fraudulent papers, but she ended up going as well. I'm sorry. If you are going to prison, those people who also signed the papers should be going to prison as well.
No, it's something's not right.
Something's not right.
It's getting a little fishy for me.
Right, exactly. And then the hot button topic, Joe could get deported while he finishes his prison sentence. It's a legal matter, so she's not really allowed to discuss it on TV, which makes sense. Teresa on her cousins, Kathy and Rosie, they're toxic, and I don't need them. Don't need family that's toxic in her life. Then they discuss the disastrous Vermont trip and the nose jobs. No, let me tell you something. the worst kept secret, Melissa said. Jacqueline butted in and said it was different doctors, and Melissa got mad. Why do you care? It's the worst kept secret, but it's my secret to tell, not yours. Maybe I don't want my daughter to hear it. Thank you. And I'll let Antonia know now. You know, like, you just don't come out and say things. Like, you have 4 nose jobs and, like, yell at her. It's like, if you had 4 nose jobs, your nose would be completely distorted. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
She had one nose job, but, like, Jacqueline went off on everyone during this trip. Teresa came to her sister-in-law's defense in the battle over the nose jobs and Vermont. I cannot read this on air because there's expletives in this. So then she says, you're probably one of the clowns coming around our house. She's probably one of them. That's great. Thanks. And then Jacqueline followed up with other things. The disastrous finale meeting. What happened was it was an attitude. Was attitude right away. My walls went up. And let's agree to disagree. We're never going to be friends again. That's fine. When we are around each other, let's just respect each other's boundaries. Is there hope for Jacqueline and Teresa's to repair their damaged relationship? They would both need a lobotomy, Dolores said.
Oh my gosh.
One of the other Real Housewives. But they said it's I think it's just difficult on all of them because all of them were so close, and then have one person destroy it. And Jacqueline is sort of on the outs with everyone, so I think it's just that. She goes, Teresa asked for, can we all have a truce? You know, she then said to Jacqueline, Jacqueline said to Teresa, we don't have to be friends. We don't have to go deep. We don't have to do that any of that. From this moment on, I won't utter a bad word about you. And then Teresa said, just please, I beg you, don't hurt me and my family. If anyone wants to hurt me, don't talk to them. That's all she asked.
Wow. Yeah.
And that's all Teresa's asked all season with her, and she hasn't given her the respect to do that. Can we have a truce here? Teresa asked. That's all I want is peace. And then the group hugged, and co-host Andy Cohen stepped to the side to bring Jacqueline and Teresa closer together. I have to be closer to Jacqueline, Teresa asked. So I think it's just I think it's crazy to think that I just don't know. I think it's crazy that they can't all get. I mean, I understand why some of them can't get along, and
right, yeah,
I understand it completely.
Been very hectic in that whole whole arrangement.
That whole thing is very, very touchy. I think for Teresa, and Jacqueline touched a lot on that this season, and I can understand why Teresa went off. She needed to go off, and I think that's something that she didn't, that Jacqueline didn't understand, and why Teresa went off. She had a right to go off on her. You don't talk about her legal affairs out to other people.
Oh, yeah, no,
especially a very toxic person who has talked bad about Teresa the entire time she was in prison.
Yeah,
you just don't do it.
Yeah.
That's just not a good friend, and you want to get back to being good friends, you're the problem, honey. It's not her. You're the problem.
Oh, yeah. No, I certainly agree.
But tonight is the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion, end of the reunion. So
okay.
I think it's going to be I think explosive things are happening over on Bravo, and then it's going to be interesting because coming up there's a lot of new shows coming back, like Total Divas and Total Bellas ended last Wednesday. Total Divas starts, I think, it starts this Wednesday. Catching Kelsey, which is another reality show about a football player trying to find love, ends this Wednesday. Then the Royals on comes back on. Very, very excited for that one. But there's other TV reality shows that are coming back. So it's getting excited. So
yeah, and also another quick announcement. This Wednesday, Law and Order and Chicago PD are back. For some reason, they took a quick 2-week break.
Maybe just to clear the air with stuff that's going on. Time for people. So
and Chicago Fire is back tomorrow because last week
was the election.
It was the election and things were crazy then. So great week for TV too. And then on Thursday, Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder. Two of my other favorites. So there you have a little TV recap there.
TV recap, and then and then we'll be back I think next week because we both have stuff to do today.
Yeah,
you
and
have class. I have homework.
class. But it's okay. So thank you all for joining us as always. Keep it right here on WICR. We'll be back on Monday. I'll be back on air on Thursday at 3.
I'll be back on Wednesday at 2.
All right. Yeah. So we're constantly on air every week, and keep following the post-election things. Follow Dancing with the Stars, and we'll have all that. Once again, as usual, next week. So you have a good week, and I'm Matt Ricker.
I'm Kate Adriani, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
All right. Take care.